to everybody hopping on after the live. This is live right now. It is the demo day of the PGA Show in Orlando, Florida. My name's John. The channel is called Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. And hello to all of you hopping on live to watch this live. Basically, this is the biggest golf brand and technology show on the planet. And I've come here now 3 years in a row. So I'm not a rookie. I'm not a sophomore doing it. I am a veteran. Nowhere to go, who to see, who to meet. And I wanted to do a quick live here because I've filmed a bunch of content today and I visited so many major brands. Mizuno, Ping, Lab Golf is here. I just visited Vice Golf. They're one of my partners. They're right behind me. I think that's them right there. Vice Golf is one of my partners, but any brand that you could think of, Cobra, some of the other brands like TaylorMade and Callaway are not here. At least I haven't seen them. But Titleist is here, and a bunch of people are here. So this is a golf industry event. You can't just show up and expect to gain access to it. You do have to apply. I am an official influencer. It says it here on the badge. I'm an influencer, so I was able to gain access. Again, I'm John from Las Vegas and have traveled all the way out here to the show. And I love doing it. So we filmed a lot today. And really, I want to show at least one brand in particular because you're going to want to see what it is that Vice Golf is debuting here coming up very soon. And I believe some of the stuff's on the website today. So Vice has 3 new irons and a new wedge. They have debuted the 01 irons and the 02 irons. And now they kind of wanted to combine the look and the playability into one package here. And by the way, if you're seeing this and you can't hear me, boy, I would love to hear it. If you can hear me, let me know. Here is one of the new irons, and it's a blade. This is the 03 iron, and this is the 04 iron right here. You could see it's like a mid-size kind of player's iron, not super wide sole. And then they have the 05, which is going to be the most forgiving. Pardon the focus here on the live shot. So this is the most forgiving of them. I hit all 3 of these just now. Again, I am affiliated with Vice. I am sponsored by them, well, in some ways, but not totally. But they make a great product. They have great fairway woods. I mean, everything that I've hit from this brand is been spectacular. I don't play their putters. I love my even roll putter, but here's some of their putters here. Really super high quality stuff. So I wanted to stop here because I am here and show you all what Vice Golf is doing here at the show. Great display and really good people. So enjoyed that. And if you haven't tried any of their golf clubs, I absolutely would tell you to check them out because if you're an amateur, let me flip this around. If you're an amateur and not really a great golfer, like I'm a 10 handicap, which is an okay golfer. I mean, I shoot in the 70s sometimes. I more normally shoot in the 80s a lot of the time. I'm an okay player. Like I don't need, I need something fit for my game. But yet Vice has seemed to make something that is great for a beginner and great for an intermediate golfer. And now with those blades that I showed you, could be great for something that's a pretty good golfer. And I thought they all had great feel. So we're just wandering around here. It's been a really fun day. Met a lot of people, again, talked to brands and really just kind of connecting with people, getting business cards, all that stuff. And my goal here with Iron Sharpen Irons is that I'm actually not here for clout and I'm not here for engagement, although I do appreciate it. And if you're watching, please subscribe. I'm on the journey to, let me turn around and show you the show again. I'm on the journey to 1,000 subscribers, and we're like about 150 short right now, 140 short. If you could subscribe and just help me hit that goal, that would be amazing. Here we are at Ping. Ping featuring the G440, and this booth is packed. This display is packed. It's always packed. It's been one of the most packed all day. And I'll show you what they've got going on here. This is a typical display that you would see here at the show. Actually, I take that back. One of the bigger ones. Oh, and I didn't even see Tacoma. Look at Tacoma's got one little tent here. Bob Does Sports joined them. They're getting a lot of influencers, obviously, to join them. The Bryan Bros, Grant Horvat, they're all playing Tacoma clubs. Actually, I really want to try these guys, but you can see, well, it's a little bit of a smaller footprint. This booth is very well attended, so that's cool. I want to check them out later. I would say the biggest brand here is probably Ping, and Titleist is here, but I was kind of surprised. I mean, it's kind of low attendance over at Titleist, and they're around the corner. I don't know that we're going to make it there. Cobra does a really great display, and we're going to be really close to that here momentarily. I'll just keep on walking down here. The weather here was pretty chilly in Orlando this morning, a lot better than last year. Last year it was windy, cold, and wet. We avoided the rain this time, but I'm grateful that the sun is out and it's definitely a lot warmer than it is here, or than it was last year. And I think I was saying, like, my whole goal is actually to serve the smaller brands. That's why I'm here. I mean, I'll talk about the big brands all day long, like Mizuno. They are very well attended and obviously make Primo, what a great product. But if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, I would go to Vice any day and twice on Sunday. But I love finding smaller golf brands. So I actually found, and I posted this as a YouTube short, I found a Lamborghini golf cart, which is wild. And it's an actual Lamborghini. It is not a knockoff Lamborghini. It is the Lamborghini family. Apparently, they make cars, and then they have a spin-off of their name, and they attach it to other stuff that they can make money on. And one of the new things is golf carts. So I would encourage you to check out that video. And it looks, I mean, it looks high quality. It looks like something Lamborghini would make. And I thought it was cool. So we see unique and quirky things. We're kind of on the back side here, so maybe it's not the most exciting side to be on. But I'll keep going. And again, hi to everybody hopping on. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. And this is what I'm doing all week. So I'll be here. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll be at the show filming content. Here, just trying to find unique storylines. And again, it's not the typical, you know, oh, hey, here's the new driver from Callaway, although we're going to check that out. I found a golf bag brand that actually has like a detachable side pocket. I don't know if that's making any sense, but it looked really cool, and it would make me want to buy a non-traditional golf bag. Just keep an eye out on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go over to the Oakley booth, and let's see what we can find there. People are great. People are friendly. The brands are friendly. You know, we make new connections, which is cool. And really, like I said, I love helping smaller brands that maybe need a little bit more engagement, and hope to try to make some content that goes viral. So Oakley's here. They've got some sunglasses here, some down here. They got some wedges here, although I don't think those are Oakley made. Oh, and then they have the AI glasses. I've seen these before. Not totally a fit for my head, but that's their latest and greatest. Yeah, guys? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Hi, wave hi. We're live. We're live on YouTube. There it is. What's up, guys? How's the show been for you guys so far?
It's been really good.
Yeah.
We got a new lens, the slate lens.
Okay.
A little more of a natural look. A lot of light transmission. I would say a lot of light transmission, but more light transmission so you can see what's going on out there.
Yeah.
Just a different take on the golf lens. Some people just don't like aren't fans of a rose base, so just kind of offering something else.
Yeah, for sure. And then, have you guys been to the show before, or is this new for you guys?
We've been around the block a few times.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen you. Well, I've only been here 3 years,
okay.
So I would think that. Of course,
yeah, we were here last year at the demo day, and
yeah.
we typically always have a booth. I think 2 years ago we didn't have a booth, but we've been here for a while.
Yeah, and then quirky question.
Yeah.
Because we have you on live now. You're on the spot.
Uh-oh.
Just what's some of the unique stuff that you see at the PGA Show? Do you even have time to walk around? Is it like crazy outfits or just crazy?
I haven't been over there.
Yeah.
I'm on the marketing side, so we kind of put people behind lenses to see it firsthand out here, and haven't made it there yet.
What's your name, brother?
Aaron.
Aaron, thanks, Aaron, dude.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
worries.
you, man.
Have a good day.
Look at that. Spot live. Good job. Shout out to Oakley and our guy, Aaron. If any of the senior management people are looking, he did a great job. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's getting a little quiet now, actually. It was busier this morning, which is pretty funny. We got a little bit of a walk to the next jaunt. But if anybody has any questions, please leave them. You know, if you're live, obviously comment. If you're not live, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. Over here, I see Cobra. I see Rapsodo. I see a brand called Revel, R-E-V-L. That has been, oh, you know what that is? It's Super Stroke. Yeah. So Super Stroke is here. I guess that's their newest grip. We can run over there and get a good look at them. Again, I mentioned it, but this place is called Orange County National. It's a huge golf course, and I guess this is the practice facility here. It is just super wide open. And if you can't see, they've got yardage markers everywhere. So it's just a really, really, really big space. I'm assuming that they're going to have a lot of teaching professionals hanging out here and giving lessons and obviously all that stuff. So the entrance is kind of back there, straight ahead. If you see that, that's actually the clubhouse, I believe. But straight back there is the main entrance, and then it goes all the way around here, turning around. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, and then leading us where we are here at the Super Stroke tent. They've got all kinds of drivers. They actually have the new QI 4D. Looks very similar to my QI 35, so I'm very thrilled that they did not make a brand new driver. And I don't have to spend another $600 or $700. So we got some golf influencers are out here. I can't remember these guys' name. I want to say it too quiet, but I know I've watched their content before. Yeah, go USA. Oh, I met President Trump today. So President Trump was actually the first person that I saw. And I say that in jest because it wasn't President Trump. There's a guy. If you follow golf at all on Instagram or TikTok, there's a guy, his name is Meth Golfs, and he does Trump impersonations, and he's like the best at it. He's fantastic. And he was the first person that I recognized when I walked into the show this morning and got him to do a video for me. That's on the page as well. This is a brand that I recognize. It's Mileseey Golf. I probably am saying that wrong, but they've got the rangefinders with the integrated yardage and the GPS right on the side. So it's kind of cool. They've got some cool tech here. Looks really neat. Okay, we're live on YouTube, so I'm putting you on the spot. What's the latest and greatest from your brand here?
Right here.
All right, I'm going to give you that. Can you hold on to that? Let's do it.
All right.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick? All right, go for it, Nick. Thank you.
So this is a GPS unit. Let me make sure it's even on. Get one.
That's okay, live TV. Oh, that's sweet.
So it also comes off, so you can have it handheld. There's just...
There's one that's working. I'll zoom in on that. You can talk about it. Go for it.
Right here. So it's to have the GPS on it, coordinations. You're going to have 43,000 ranges on there, which is pretty unheard of. And it's all to be added in, no subscription base with that unit. You're going to be able to link it to more than one unit. So if you hit the button right here on the side, you can link up to 4 units with this. So everybody's on the same song. You don't have to be listening to 4 songs. You got magnets on the back of here too. So you can still have it onto your golf cart. And then when you're ready to go hit the green where you can't drive, you can just take off your device. And it has all the holes. Also, you can pinpoint off of the same unit too.
This is fabulous.
I mean,
and
the best.
You guys specialize in GPS technology. Is that your bread and butter, or is it the audio?
Our real bread and butter is in laser optics.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You obviously have the rangefinders.
So that's where we started.
And you branched off from that. So I know that these have it's the similar setup, right?
It's the exact same setup, just in a rangefinder. But for the younger generation, this is what everybody wants in their 20s, you know.
Well,
they want to annoy everyone else on the course.
I love that it's no subscription because that's what everybody is moving to. Maybe you can speak to, is that a point of your brand to say we're not doing that?
That's one of the points. We're not trying to be like the other companies, make you pay for the same unit at the end of the year twice. That's a big thing. And then the other cool thing, if you have a course that's not on our unit, you just email us your course and we'll put it on there and update all the units with it too.
Thank you, Nick. How
You're
do you say
welcome.
Your brand's name? I don't want to.
Mileseey.
Mileseey.
Yeah.
Mileseey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Okay, cool.
It means far.
All right.
Chinese, yeah.
Thank you, Nick.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it, man. Good to meet you. John.
Nice to meet you, John.
Iron Sharpen Irons Golf, if you remember it. Yeah.
All right.
All right, take care, man. Yeah, for sure. I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Absolutely. All right, that was cool. It's nice when we get people on live. That's cool. That's worked out well so far. Again, we've got a scene going on over here, so this is cool. Filming content. I was probably talking too loud in the background, but all good. Again, there's a lot of people that are here. So we've got like vendors, that are trying to also obviously sell product to golf courses. So the power tee, right? These are the automatic tees that you would see at the driving range, which these are pretty dope. I've seen these before. And if you are on, you're watching, comment, say hello, tell me where you're from. Tell me how the algorithm prompted you to watch this video. We've got some cool golf carts here. So golf's a sport that can be enjoyed by everybody, right, guys? Yeah, absolutely. So we're live on YouTube. Mike, is this your company or what's the brand?
No, I'm just a very gracious user.
Yeah.
This is the owner of the company right here. The name of the company is Verticat.
Verticat.
So it's adaptive golf chairs.
Yeah.
And a fantastic piece of machinery.
Have you? And obviously, I'm assuming you used it on the golf course, yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mike. So tell me about your experience and how. Well, first, tell me about the game of golf, and for you, obviously, to get outside and just kind of be active and do things that everybody can do. It's got to be pretty great, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Golf is it's probably the most successful sport in the country, and myself, I'm a triple amputee. I was wounded in Afghanistan. Thought golf in my life was over. I golfed growing up. Was introduced to adaptive golf, and it completely changed my life. It's made me feel so much better. Yeah, like I said, being able to get outdoors for at least 4 hours a day and enjoy the game as much as you can. Yeah, it's great to be able to get out, and people of all abilities are able to play.
Well, thank you again for what you've done for our country, and I can't imagine. My daughter is in the Air Force,
Okay.
So we are a military family. But thank you for your service in Afghanistan, and hopefully you get to enjoy some golf while you're out here. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure. All right,
Thank you very much.
Verticat is the brand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and this is your brand. All right.
Yes.
So tell me, you saw a need and you filled the need.
Actually, my brother is a snowbird down in Fort Myers, Florida, has been for over 20 years. And during this time frame, over 20 years, his neighbor ended up getting MS to the point where he couldn't walk anymore. So he bought an adaptive golf cart in Germany, and it's worked great for him. And they were getting ready to golf in 2022, and his buddy came up. He says, "Oh, this company in Germany's not going to make these anymore. I don't know where I'm going to get parts and service." But furthermore, and much more important, this thing works great, and there's a lot of people like me. And what are they going to do? It touched my brother's heart, and he said, "We can make those." So in St. Paul, Minnesota, we've been in business since 1953.
Oh my gosh.
And we have mechanical, software, and electrical engineers. And we said, let's re-engineer this thing, and we did. And 2 years later, out popped the Verticat.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's your website?
www.verticat.com.
All right, have a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. We're doing a live. I'm just walking around talking to anybody. So thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you. Yeah. I want to see if Mike's. Oh, are you going to swing? Because I want to see it. Yeah, here's Mike. All right, let's see it, dude. Oh my gosh. So that just lifts right up. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, this is cool. How long have you been playing golf for, Mike?
I'm 36. I've been playing since I was 8.
Okay.
Then after being wounded, didn't think it was really that much
Yeah.
possible, and then was able to be introduced into the game of golf, and then get this piece of machinery.
Now that's playable. I'm going to give you one, at least one more here. Yeah. No pressure or anything. There it is. That works. Let's get one more in. That's straight. For sure playable. Okay. Flush that one. I'm going to say you flushed that, even if it didn't totally feel like it. All right. Perfect, man. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. All right. That was cool. All right. Now we're on to Rapsodo. I have one of their launch monitors, their OG one. I like it. I have not upgraded to the MLM2 Pro. But the displays vary. Again, the footprint is can be different. And if you're just hopping on, again, this is the PGA Show in Orlando, Florida. So this is the #1 golf convention of the year. Oh, we've got a replay here. So this has to be the MLM2, I think. Replay on the screen of a swing. Oh, and they do it. That's right, on the OG. This is what I have is the MLM1. I probably need to update that software at some point. So this is the outdoor demo day, and then tomorrow it moves indoors at the Orange County Convention Center, which is about an hour away from here. All right, we're coming up to Cobra. I think that we might end it here. We actually got a good 20 minutes in. So again, thank you for those of you hopping on. I hope you subscribe if you're checking this out and you watched for a little bit and you enjoyed the content. I am on the journey to 1,000 subscribers on my golf channel, Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. Just a short synopsis of my story. I was a longtime broadcaster, sports broadcaster in Las Vegas. And in 2015, I was diagnosed with cancer. And it flipped my life upside down. And it really pushed me to quit my full-time job of working in broadcast TV, which was my dream job. So I left news. I actually started teaching at UNLV. I figure I'd show my face for that. I started teaching at UNLV. I've taught there for 10 years now. And I still have that itch to just be a broadcaster and a sportscaster again. And I love golf. So that's what led me here. Okay, let's go to Cobra. And they've got the 3D printed irons. So let's check this out. This is the media area. I think I'm allowed over here. But let's see if we can do the 3D irons. Let's see if we can get another live interview. Okay, I've been putting everybody on the spot. You're standing here. I'm live on YouTube right now. I want to find out about your 3D irons. Where are they at?
Oh, we got the full bag right over here.
What's your name, bro?
I'm Connor.
Connor, can
Yes,
you
sir.
hold on to this for me and talk
Sure.
into it? All right,
Sure
Connor, hit me
thing.
with what you got.
Yeah, right here we got the 3D printed X models here. That's a brand new one. Is our game improvement, 29 degrees loft for the 7-iron. This here is our 3D printed tour.
Oh, that looks sweet.
Yeah, so this guy was the original prototype one, and now this is the full flesh out
Wow.
model, obviously.
Okay,
Um,
so Connor, tell me the advantage of the 3D printed iron.
For sure. So basically, with all the materials that we're using here, entirely, 3D printed, it allows us to do a lot more forgiveness. So what we can do with this tour is give you the look and feel of a really good player's iron, but give you something super forgiving here, like the King Tack.
Okay, very cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do this. Can I have you hold this and let me hit one of those?
Sure.
Right, let's do it. All right,
Okay.
thanks, Connor. Yeah, whatever. I usually play stiff flex,
Okay.
and I'm mid-handicapper, 10 handicap, so you just set me up. My swing
Perfect.
speed is it's right borderline. Like, I'm 80 miles an hour with the 7-iron, 100 with the driver.
Graphite steel.
Usually steel.
Cool.
Yep. All right, Connor's going to set us up here again. We're at Cobra at the PGA Show, and we're just going to do a live demo. Hopefully I don't stink for the sake of Connor. But I've actually been striping it pretty well. And I'll just say this, Connor doesn't need to comment. I visited Bridgestone. I like their irons. I really like what Vice Golf did earlier in the video. I showed you their new irons, and this is the newest from Cobra. So I think we're going to come over here. So look at this driving range. Again, this is like expansive. Like everybody's hitting over here. So it's pretty cool. So Connor got sidetracked, it looked like a little bit. That's okay. He's got to serve other customers besides Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. If you're watching and you can't hear me, I hope that you are going to let me know. I haven't seen any comments come in, so I'm not even sure. I don't do these live super often. Maybe there it is. Let's see here. I pulled up the chat. Let me see if there's anything here. I don't know if anything's popping up. Okay, well, again, we're going to try to hit some irons here live on our channel. I heard good things about the driver here as well. Maybe we can squeeze that in. Again, if Connor doesn't have anything else better to do, we'll do it here. So I do like Cobra as a brand, and I find that well, I don't know what the price point of the 3D printed model is. I find that their brand is relatively affordable, like especially their drivers, right? Drivers are like $700 now. I believe I've seen newer Cobra drivers, maybe sub 500, depending on the setup. Obviously, if you get a different shaft and that kind of stuff, that you're going to pay a little bit more. It looks like they've got some dark irons. Those look pretty slick. I remember last year I was here and it was Kyle Berkshire. I believe he is a Cobra athlete. He was hitting some bombs down here. Oh, and we have the wind behind us here, so I don't know if we're going to challenge the other side of the driving range, but we have the opportunity to do that. So let's see if Connor's built anything for me. All right, do we have anything built? Yeah. Oh,
There you are, sir.
all right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this and maybe just turn this sideways, and I think I can. It's going to look a little odd, but he's busy, so I don't want to totally sidetrack him. If you give me a second, boom, there we go, we got it. Okay, Live TV, folks. This is what I did for a number of years as a broadcaster and sportscaster in Vegas. We're gonna go here. We need to find a ball, and we have no balls. Zing. I have a couple over here. I'm actually gonna steal from this guy, and we'll do it. No glove. I'm gonna steal a couple of these if that's okay, guys. Thank you. Oh. So this is the 3D printed. I'm not sure if this was the Tour or the mid handicap or the high handicap. I think I said I really like the Tour, so I'm curious to see if this is it. Let's move up here. Okay, well, this is fun. Again, hopefully that we get some people to tune in, again, on the journey to 1,000 subscribers. Let's take this off. This is the Cobra. Yeah, it's a Tour edition, 3DP Tour. Okay, so if we can hit this, clearly we can hit anything. I've been playing well today. Played yesterday, shot a 76. It was a good round for me. That is not normal. That's definitely on the low end. Usually I'm an 80, 81, 79 shooter. Oh, that was great. A little thin, a little clicky, but that's normal for me. That was dead straight. Obviously, the wind behind us is probably helping tremendously, but that felt really good. Like really didn't feel like I hit anything. Like it was no reverberation, nothing. That was kind of odd. Like I didn't get a lot of feedback from that, which is interesting. I don't know if that's part of their design, but I would think the Tour players would love a lot of feedback. Maybe just hit it dead in the sweet spot. That's two the same, dead straight, a little thin, and a little fade on it, but I think that's more the wind than anything that I did. That felt really good, man. So I'm curious if a 3D club takes out a lot of the reverberation or a lot of the negative feedback you might get, and kind of fine tunes the build a little bit more. Hit a couple more. Okay, that was the worst one I hit, but it wasn't bad. It's just a little bit to the right. So I had a little fade on it, and totally playable. So I'd say 3 good shots. Let's hit this last one, and then we'll see what else maybe we can find here. Let's try to make it a good one. Oh, you know what? The wind is blowing straight that way, so I think the wind is going to be affecting ball flight here. Yeah, another dead straight one. So that was 4 shots. That third one was probably the worst one that I hit. I hit 4 shots. I didn't flush any one of them, but they all, really all the flight was solid, so that was fun. Cobra did a nice job with these. Cobra did a nice job with these.
Oh, they sure did.
Yeah. So I didn't flush any. I hit 4 shots. I didn't flush any of them.
Right.
They were all a little thin. I thought the feedback was good, as in I didn't really get a lot of negative feedback on a miss hit. So it's kind of cool. So
Awesome.
I don't know if that speaks to the 3D technology at all specifically, but is that something to where it's just, you know, for an AM, that may not be the best setup for me, but I didn't get like the negativity when I hit an off-center hit.
100%, yeah, because of the tungsten weights that are inside here as well. It allows the face to be a lot more square, but with how much tungsten there is, with the 3D printing is the only way we can get away with it without it being way too heavy.
Okay, the big question, retail, what do they start at?
I think 2,500 American.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there you go. I don't know that I expected that, but again, you're talking about the technology that makes sense, and golf is just one of those games these days. You're going to pay a premium for premium technology, and I think Cobra did something really nice with these 3D printed irons. So, thanks, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Have
That
a
was
great
fun.
day, man.
That was fun. All right, guys. Let me know if you want to see more. Again, PGA Show Orlando 2026, biggest golf convention on the planet. I got to pick up a bag here. Let's see. We did access the VIP area. We feel fortunate, but we are media. I think Titleist is actually down this way, so if you hang out, as long as I have some people on, I'll keep this going. Tell me where you're joining from. Subscribe if you haven't. Again, my name's John. The channel's Iron Sharp and Irons Golf. It goes after Proverbs 27:17, which is a proverb actually all of you know, that is as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. Except this is about golf clubs. Irons sharpen irons. Yeah, Srixon Zeitzio. I don't know if you've heard of the brand Zeitzio. Super expensive. And I found out today, I actually learned a lot about this brand. I thought it was a vanity brand that if you were wealthy, that's what you would buy. They make extremely lightweight clubs and lightweight shafts. So that club, a Zeitzio, is specifically built for slower swing speeds. And I don't think I'm slow. I say I'm borderline, like my driver. When I'm warmed up, I'm right at 100 miles an hour, which is kind of the borderline between, I would guess, a lower or mid swing speed. I mean, I know it's not high, but it's not low. So I tried these out, and I can tell you I am not a customer for this brand. Didn't feel right. It felt whippy. It sounded weird. I hit their irons okay, but the sound was just different. And I'm not sure exactly how to describe it, whether it's the materials, are they that much better? But Zeitzio actually, in partnership with Cleveland Golf, but we'll walk in here. And you can see some of the clubs that I actually saw earlier. Look at the build on these and its uniqueness as far as the colors. This is gold, the Royal Edition. Again, it speaks to that higher end clientele. What isn't high end in golf, it seems these days. And then you've got a setup like this with a bunch of woods and hybrids in it. And this is the club that I tried here. This has experienced the difference, and it definitely is different. I believe it's the 14. That's their newest club. I think that's what it is. 14. So they were fun to try. A lot of people here. I guess it's probably more for Cleveland, to be honest with you, than Zeitzio. So Cleveland, Srixon, great irons. Cleveland, great wedges. Really great brand. Any questions, fire away. I'll pull up the chat again, see if I've gotten anything. So tomorrow is the indoor day. Today's the outdoor day, and then starting tomorrow, we will be indoors. Here's a space to obviously do some bunker shots. Oh, I want to actually go back to Tacoma. We kind of walked past that. Maybe I'll check them out tomorrow. Long walk for me. I've gotten in a lot of steps. Saw Lab Golf. I may have mentioned this at the start of this live, but I know some of you are hopping on that weren't on at the beginning. Lab Golf is here for the first time. Officially, Lab Golf is here. They said something like they were here in around 2020, I believe, when they were obviously a very new brand, but they haven't had a display. So they had a display, and they are debuting, if you're familiar with Lab, the DF3, right? That is their bread and butter. That's the weird looking one, not the original number one. That one's like a Hubble telescope spaceship, but the DF3 is not the Oz putter, right? So you know about the Oz, the mallet style. I guess they're all mallet styles. But the DF3 is their best seller, and they added their unique insert that they put in the Oz putter. Now they added it to the DF3, and they call it the DF3i. So it added the insert. It debuted here at the PGA Show. So I filmed a bunch with that. I'll edit that together at some point. I have a couple videos on my channel about what I came across. I came across a Lamborghini golf cart. And actually, we are getting close to the Lamborghini golf cart, so we might as well go there. And again, I'll kind of continue on here as we have more people on. But we're actually coming back to the main hub, the main entrance. There's the Lamborghini. I see it. We're going to go check that out. So the Lamborghini golf cart it stopped me in my tracks because it was the most unique thing that I had seen at the show today. Again, third year for me here. It's kind of like I've seen it all. The brands change and the products can change a little bit. There's some uniqueness, but honestly, you kind of have seen a lot of the same stuff. I'm actually going to go to the innovators area. That's the first spot that I go to when I go to the indoor demo day. So again, this is outdoors. The indoor day starts tomorrow. Coming up on the Lamborghini, so stick with me. Golf carts are really cool though. Golf cart tech, We got some single riders here. You saw earlier, if you were watching the live, that brand for adaptive golfers. But here we are. Here's the Lambo. I talked with the owners of this one. It can charge wirelessly, so it's got this as a wireless charger. But here it is, the Lamborghini golf cart. And it's got the logo all over it. So apparently there's like a car division, and then there's an everything else division. And this fits in the everything else division. Somebody told me they make energy drinks. So Lamborghini obviously capitalizing on the name to make really whatever it is that they can. I'm going to grab this again. Yeah, Eagle Distribution. So if you go to eagle-distro.com, eagle-distro.com, you can look up the information about this golf cart. I'll tell you the price in a minute. I want to delay the suspense because I know what it starts at. They say upgraded suspension, upgraded steering. You know, again, the seats look great. Super comfortable. I'm going to get in it. Ugh. I'm sure you can probably upgrade the screen here. I don't know if that's an eject button or what that is, but they've got a big red button here. I really want to push it now. 15,000. There you go. That's what they start at. 15,000. They are available in the United States. Again, through this distribution company that I said, Eagle Distribution. There is the Lamborghini name. They are allowed to use it. There was some way somehow that they met the manufacturers of this golf cart. I can't remember exactly where, but this guy is their United States distributor. Oh, we got a couple more over here, which I didn't even see. So let's find more colors. We've got this. We've got some headlights on this one. And there it is. Yeah. This one's a 4-seater. Oh, I didn't know we were doing test drives. I would have taken one earlier. They're doing test drives.
This car, Lamborghini
Yep.
is working with a company called Kinetic Grip. Kinetic Grip's like building vehicles for 30 years. The red button, they sell this all over the world. So this is a right-hand drive.
He's going to say what the red button does.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm live on YouTube. What does the red button do? I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm totally... Yeah.
So the red button in this is a battery cutoff. So this is your main battery cutoff switch. But the reason that they decided to put it here is because this cart can be either left-hand drive or right-hand drive. So they just move the steering column over. Yep,
Got it. So
absolutely.
it is not an eject button.
It is not an eject button.
It does not like dispense, you know, a transfusion or anything like that.
Absolutely
it is a battery cutoff. Okay.
Nope, just
Cool.
a battery cutoff.
All right, got it. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Yeah, I visited those guys earlier, and it was pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to pick one up, $15K. Do you think that's a reasonable price? I mean, I honestly would tell you, comparative to the market, that's not overpriced. Is it high? Oh, absolutely. I mean, of course, you can get a club car or an easy go, whatever the lower brands are for $4,000. You know, the basic golf cart. But the higher end ones, like this, I think this is Denago. Yep, I visited them last year, created some viral content for them. They asked me to do some more content and then ghosted me. I'm not bitter about it at all. No, I love them. I'm glad we got to help them out. They make some cool stuff. And that is Denago EV. And then we have these golf bags that are a little different. I already visited this brand, and I'm gonna release a video on this, but I actually want to visit this brand here called Vents, because I saw them on social media. They put in some money into marketing, so I figure I might as well go and visit them. I think that's their CEO over there. So this is different. That is for dang sure. Oh, we got some old school PXGs on here. Classic. Okay, so my algorithm fed your ad to me before I came here today. It was on Instagram, and it said, come and check us out. So I'm here checking you out. I'm live on YouTube. So, yeah, I'm just walking around. Tell me about, am I interrupting? I'm totally interrupting. Okay,
But
go
if
ahead.
this is live on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you are totally interrupting.
Aaron, okay. Yeah, exactly. There it is.
But if you're
Get it,
gonna
Aaron.
promote Bogey 2 Putt on your YouTube channel, then we can totally do this, and you can interrupt as much as you want. Please take it away.
So I follow you. So that I already know. And I think we like comment back and forth. John, Irons Sharpen Irons is my channel.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, okay. That's funny. I don't want to interrupt. Well, I already did. So go ahead, do your thing. See, this is live TV. I swear. No, I know who you are. So
This is YouTube TV.
It's even better. I will DM you afterwards and say, hey, that was me that totally interrupted you. So have a good one. And I'll just look at the product from afar. But they've got some, again, it obviously sells the uniqueness here.
It's launched today.
Okay. Oh, it launched
Designed
today.
in
Okay.
Finland.
Okay. You're with the brand.
Yes.
So from Finland?
From Finland.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
And it launched today. Yes, I did see one of your social media ads. I don't know. Okay, so you know about this. He was looking at me like, I don't know what you're talking about, but he filmed something and I saw it. So, well, really quick, tell me about the uniqueness of your golf bag, if that's what we even call it. Yeah. Here, hold on to this. What's your name?
Revolutionary. I'm Susanna.
Susanna, can you hold that?
Yes.
Just talking to it. Go for it.
All right. So completely new design to the golf industry. We have the golf bag here, aluminium, so really high quality, no plastic at all. There's a compartment to place your drinks.
They get it
A
right
little
away.
cooler,
Yeah.
cooler
You can just
space
look
there.
at So did you say aluminium? Is that what
Yes,
you said?
I said it the
Yeah.
European way,
Yeah, you did.
aluminium.
Yeah, which I actually love. So that's very cool.
But
Okay.
a very high-end product.
And
yeah.
easy to push, or
Beautiful.
is it motorized, or you can go
It's-
one or the other?
It's
Yeah.
motorized
Yeah.
with Follow Me.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beautiful. And
what
actually,
is it?
when
Yeah,
when you
start.
take the top part off, you can place it directly on your club cart,
Yeah,
your
okay.
golf cart.
Yeah, perfect. So
Yeah.
it separates.
So
and
very
it's easy.
agile, and I mean, look at it. It's really elegant.
What's the retail?
Gorgeous.
What does it start at?
So everything, all the info is at vents.golf.
Mhm.
We have all the prices there.
So that means you're going to leave us with a cliffhanger. And
We
not tell us,
are,
okay.
yeah.
All our viewers can.
Yeah,
Okay,
visit the
thank you very
website.
much.
Thank you
Can you
so
say
much.
aluminium again for me, please?
Aluminium.
Thank you so much. Good
Thank
luck. Have a
you.
great show. Yeah. That was funny. Okay, that's good content. Oh my gosh, we did 40 minutes on here. This is the longest YouTube video I've ever done, so can you please reward me with a subscribe? Can you please do it? We're on the journey to 1,000. If anybody's been on here from the start, I would absolutely love to hear from you. If you've been on for more than a couple minutes, thank you. Appreciate it. And we want to serve brands. We also want to serve the viewer. So we are coming back to the front. Again, here's one of the golf suppliers. So they've got A to Z stuff here for golf courses. It looks like fire pits, coolers, the range setup, mats. This one looks fun. And then we've got Top Golf over here, of course. Now it is Callaway branded, but didn't something happen? Did Callaway sell Top Golf? I believe they did. So, Top Tracer range here. Yeah, you know, I haven't seen a lot of celebrities, so I'm kind of surprised. I saw a couple, you know, quote unquote influencers, but nobody really big in the space. I said earlier in this video, I saw President Trump here, and I say that tongue in cheek. There's a guy that impersonates him. His handle is @methgolfs. If you look him up, you may have seen him. He goes viral a lot. He's hysterical, but he was the first person I saw probably 30 seconds after I walked in here. And he did an impersonation of Trump for me. It was fantastic. Whether you love him or hate him, it was a great impersonation. You can find that on the channel. And we are coming back to the main entrance. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut it off here because I'm back at the front. We'll wrap this up, but please subscribe because I'll be doing content here for the rest of the week. If you want to see anything, comment. If you're curious about anything, let me know, and would love to use you guys as a resource to go find new technology. My goal is to find unique stories and not, again, just go to the big brands that, you know, let's be honest here, you need 2 million followers to even sniff a meeting with them. And they're a little pretentious when it comes to creators. So I love going to the smaller brands that have new technology that could be useful to golfers like you and me. So my name is John. Again, the channel is called Irons Sharpen Irons Golf, where one golfer sharpens another. And I hope I made you all a little bit smarter today. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you all. And we'll see you back here tomorrow. Check us out for more content.